Today we are going to review exponent rules or exponent properties. So this is topic 6.1. So first we have x squared times x to the third. So x squared is just x times x. X to the third is x times x times x. So in total, how many x's are we multiplying together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's x to the fifth. Okay? Well, some of you might say, well, Miss Lau, I don't want to have to draw out all of these x's every single time. So if you look at the exponent, okay, all we did was we just added them. Because I just added up how many x's I'm multiplying together in total. So I could just say x squared times x to the third, add the exponents together, so that's x2 plus 3, which is x to the fifth. Okay? So now we're going to look at the next one. This is the quotient property because we are dividing. So we have x to the fourth, so I have 4 x's on top. And that's my numerator. I have 2 x's at the bottom, which is my denominator. Okay? So I'm going to cancel out what they have in common. So they both have 2 on the top and the bottom, in the numerator and the denominator. So I'm left with x squared. Okay? Well, again, you're probably like, well, Miss Lau, I don't want to have to draw out all of these x's. So if this is the quotient rule, and we can subtract the exponents. So that's x4 minus 2, which is x squared. X squared to the third power, so that means I have 3 x squared. So that's x squared times x squared times x squared. So in total, that's 2, 4, and 6. So that's x to the 6th. So this is power to a power. So if we have an exponent to an exponent, we're going to multiply them. So I'm going to put a little multiplication symbol right there. So that's x2 times 3, which is x to the 6th power. Okay. Negative exponents. Exponents don't like to be negative. So we're going to take the base, which is x. I'm going to make it a fraction. So I'm going to say it's x over 1. And then I'm going to put the exponent, which is the negative 1 power. In order to make this a positive, I'm going to make it a positive, and I'm going to flip or take the reciprocal of the base. So instead of x over 1, it's going to be 1 over x to the first power. Okay? Anything that has a 0 exponent is equal to 1. Okay? And now we're going to start on the practice. We're going to go to ixl.com. You're going to log in using your district login at Spring Branch ISD. And then your password is SB and your lunch number. So my password is a little bit different than yours, but you're going to go to ixl.com. Okay, I'm already logged in, but when you go to ixl.com, you're going to, at the top, it's going to say sign in, and you're going to put your district login. So that's the first 5 letters of your last name, followed the first 3 letters of your first name, and then 000 at springbrancisd.com. And then your password is SB and your lunch number. We're going to go to this learning tab. And then we're going to go down to Algebra 1. I know we're in Algebra 2, but we're going to do an Algebra 1 review. Then we're going to scroll all the way down to the V's. And it's in alphabetical order, so V is right here. We're going to do V3, V6, and V7. So you'll have 2 days, today and tomorrow, to complete those 3 IXLs. Okay? So the first one is V3. And then, so this is 3 over negative 60. So remember, we're going to make this a positive exponent by taking the reciprocal of our base. So instead of 3 over 1, we're going to have 1 over 3. And then it's just raised to the 60th power. And that's it. Okay? See how your SMART score is right here? In order to get credit for today, you have to get this SMART score to be 80. Okay, same thing. Oh, which one is equal to? One over 80, 53. Oops. 53. Make sure it's a little exponent. Okay? Then you're going to do V6. And then V7. Okay? You can also just use the links on the It's Learning page. Oops, this is pre-cal. If I was on the correct class, you could. Here we go. Okay? So here are the links if you would prefer just to click on the links from It's Learning, and that's fine too.